Alright, this one is on missing people that I know. One of the first people that I helped to find, I knew from Chapel, Nebraska. Her name is Brittany. And that's Nicole Knudson's sister. I knew her from Chapel, Nebraska. She's Todd Rust. I tell stories about him too. He helped me to rescue Jamie in Montana when James beat the fuck out of her. So Brittany, we went to the same high school, Chapel High School, in Chapel, Nebraska. She went missing in Denver. We were able to find her. There used to be a lot of kids that hung out with the younger homeless folks, the travelers, through Boulder, Colorado. We have something similar in Nebraska. We call them harvesters. Basically, all the little Midwest farmers' daughters, they romp around with the harvesters when they come through. That way they can say, I'm still a virgin. No, you're not. But it's trouble. It's trouble that none of us want. We don't want them kids there. We don't want them travelers there. Home bums are pretty decent folks. They pick up the trash. There's a few homeless folks who pick up trash in Boulder, Colorado. There used to be a lot more, but we started getting littering tickets for picking up trash. Imagine that. Getting treated like you threw the garbage down because you picked it up. So, two of those girls, I didn't know their names. I found them out later. One of them I saw missing persons poster outside of the Starbucks window there in Boulder, Colorado. And I recognized that as one of the girls who would hang out with the travelers in Boulder, Colorado. Her name was Sarah Rubiolo. I learned her name off of that poster. She was underage. She was one of them kids I used to try to scare off. I tried to be nice about it. The next person to end up on a missing persons poster. We found Sarah, by the way. She brought her mom down and introduced her mom to me after trying to help find her. Hannah Pendergrast. This young woman, she disappeared, and I tried to help find her. She was eventually found, and I saw her at the bus station in Boulder. She was not happy with me. She knew that I had helped to try to find her, and she didn't want to be where it is that they put her when they found her. Sometimes that happens too. They hate you for trying to help find them because sometimes where they were at before isn't so nice. Laura Nelson, I tell stories about her. She's one of the ones that helped me out to get to Virginia, matter of fact, and to get back. It's her that I got that Honda Civic from. The one that broke down in Virginia. And no, that's not her fault. She had a nephew named Nathan Forrester. He was on a missing persons poster. They found him dead here in Wyoming a few years back. Then Mandy Hughes, just a couple weeks before Natalie was killed, Mandy Hughes got a hold of me to tell me that her son was missing and she wanted help finding him. Ogre, that's Christopher Weaver. I tell stories about him. He's the one who I helped out when he jumped through all those hoops to try to keep his daughter. But she was blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and under the age of 6. They could have made a lot of money off of her. That's what they were after. So, we weren't able to find Mandy's It's not Mandy Hughes, but Mandy Singer. We weren't able to find her son. The 28th of December, that's the same day that I found out Natalie was missing, I made a post about her son missing. Then there's Shauna Sinclair. She's been hero to my heroes. Her daughter went missing. Her ex-husband stole her. And I made a post asking for prayers for that the very same day that Natalie disappeared. Imagine that, me asking people to pray. Then Natalie, she was the very third person that same day, same exact day. She was the third person I made a post about because she was missing. People went apeshit over those. They were pretending that I made the ones about Mandy Singer's son missing and Shauna Sinclair's daughter missing. They were pretending like I had posted those before going over to Natalie's, abducting her and doing something terrible to her. That just ain't the case. Saving lives is important to me. Loving people right's important to me. Not being allowed to is what kills me.